Welcome to another InWheelTime podcast. Shield.com.
From the beautiful Hemi Hideout in Brookshire, Texas, this is your place for all things automotive, the award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Coming up, our automotive story of the week. I think we did that already, didn't we? But we're going to have Mary Argusza at the Savoy Car Museum. Going to talk about the annual Connection Car Show. We're going to do that, the Connection Car Show. That's also coming up along with the stories making automotive news headlines. Jeff has the racing calendar. Mars has this week in automotive history. Thanks for joining us today, again from the Hemi, and we really appreciate John and Shelley for inviting us out while we redo our home base studio. So.
You know, it's a little different being here by yourself and in this big facility and all these beautiful machines and cars and memorabilia
and lights.
Kind of spooky.
Remember the first time we came out here? There were hardly any signs.
You peed yourself. I remember that.
I did do that, yeah. I'm still doing that today, just on a little bit more frequent basis. But at any rate, it's a beautiful facility, but it is weird to walk in and there's no lights on.
No lights on. Things weird. Glowing at you.
Yeah, it was. But we thank them all for letting us come and be a part of the facility today.
It's gorgeous.
All right. Let's talk to Mary Argusza, Savoy Car Museum. Mary, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. We're having some internet problems here. I hope I last. We've dropped out a couple times. Blake said if we do this again next year, he's just going to get me a designated line that nobody else is on. I'm using the museum's Wi-Fi. I had really good coverage walking around, but now there are so many people here. Fingers crossed that this is going to work.
So tell us about this big event you got going on called The Connection.
Well, let me let you see it a little bit. This is the third year that we've done a car show. My husband and I were up at the front. We were chasing people away at 7 in the morning because we didn't open up till 9. And when we opened up till 9, I left out front at about 11:15. And there was still a lineup of people coming in. Wow. We have filled the parking lot. We now have spectators parking on the grass. This is way over what we even anticipated this year. It's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. So like I said, I'm going to walk by some cars and hope that you can see them. I'm just hoping that the Wi-Fi doesn't cut out. Again, next year we'll do this. We'll have a designated line. And so you'll be able to see a whole lot more of what is here. It's been great. Where we were standing out front, we saw a lot of the show cars coming by, and then we had even people that had show car quality cars coming in as spectators. So it's been really just over the top this year. I just saw McCrae, who's the executive director, and she said this is just even way over what everybody was expecting for this year. So every year it just gets bigger and better.
Mary, is the Savoy open today?
Oh, yeah. And so when you come, you get admission to the museum and to the museum itself and to the car show. And so right now we're the last month of Harvest to Highway, which is the tractors and manufacturers. We have small block muscle cars, racing Jaguars, and it's a doozy. We have 10 Duesenbergs, and we think this is maybe the largest collection of Duesenbergs in a museum at one time, and we have every iteration of the Duesenberg, the A, the X, the S, and the SJ. So we've been really, really fortunate. And inside is jammed. And of course, we have our Savoy cars in there. And so I'm trying to give you a look at some of the vehicles that are here, and crossing my fingers that the Wi-Fi doesn't cut out on me.
It's still working good. Mary, did you stop by the food truck court over there?
I don't even know if I'm going to get lunch today. My lunch is supposed to be 11 to 12. Well, that went out the window. And when I'm done here, I got to go in and babysit Duesenberg.
Oh, boy. Mary.
Because it's so busy inside.
Mary, you keep saying that it's very big and growing and growing. That's a good thing, right? You're not.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
We had to cap it at 300 cars this year. I think we went a little over. I don't know if we will expand it next year and make it bigger. What has turned out is that the visitor parking is what has gone way beyond our expectations. We had a large field that we thought was total. Well, now we have everybody parking all over the lawn because I said it was just a nonstop line when Joe and I were out front. It just people never stopped coming, and Part of the problem is where we're located. Sometimes we will back up traffic, and then the police department's not real happy about that. But yeah, this has turned out to be a success. I think, much bigger in terms of people coming out. The cars are just incredible. We've got great cars, all kinds of stuff here. Like I said, praying that the Wi-Fi doesn't drop out on me because I want you to be able to see them.
You're doing
really,
fine.
really beautiful.
Yeah, things are looking well. Tell everybody where exactly the Savoy Museum is located.
We are in Cartersville, Georgia, and we are right off of I-75. I think we're exit 293, something like that. But we are about midway between Atlanta and Chattanooga, and we've got about 60,000 square feet of exhibit space, and we have 5 galleries. One of the galleries features our cars specifically, and then of the other 4, one of them rotates out every 30 days. So every 3 months, you can walk in and the museum will be completely different.
So Mary, while you're walking through, now there's some other activities besides just the car show going on this weekend, right? I mean, there were some things yesterday.
Oh, well, now yesterday they do a drive, and each year the route is different, and so you get to do a drive. I think this year they wound up at the Georgia Racing Museum Hall of Fame up in Dawsonville was the end result. The year before they went up to Miles Through Time, which is a museum up in Clarksville. So they do the drive, then they have the show the next day.
We want to come out there and be part of your events.
Well, we would love to have you. We'll have to, I don't know what next year's date is going to be. I think they will announce that sometime like after January, because after today, everybody just drops for a while. We've all had enough,
Yeah.
and we need a break. But yeah, I think as long as we can get enough advance notice, we can work things out because we'd love to have you here.
Well, I think it would be a great
Here's a
event.
nice-
Yeah, great event. You know, we
And
have
here's a nice,
yes,
yeah, nice truck.
yes, very nice. That's yours, isn't it?
Yeah, I wish. Believe me, there were a number of cars that when people came in, I said, now, if you need a garage to house this, I can give you, some free rental space. I mean, there are some beautiful, beautiful cars here today. And we're just, every year, and a lot of times these are not repeat people that come. So every year there's a lot of cars that are different. So we get new people every year, which is really nice.
So,
And we never know. It's an open show, so we're not limited to who comes.
Mary, is it a judged show or is it just a cruise in?
There are People's Choices Awards, and then there is a Savoy Award. The Savoy Award is for the employees and the volunteers. I will probably not get a chance to vote this year because I won't get to see everything. But yeah, they give out about 20 awards.
So, Mary, what's the furthest these folks come to participate? I mean, they come from states, obviously. They come across the country. Do you know any of these folks that have traveled a long distance?
I know that we've got one drag car that came from Alabama. Now, I haven't seen it. I don't know where it is. He may be about the furthest. A lot of it are people in the state of Georgia, the local area that come. A lot depends on what else is going. And so we're trying to work out that when we have our show that we're not in competition with somebody else, so that, everybody has a chance to go to the different shows. And so I don't know. I don't know what next year's date will be, but we have just a lot of people mostly from the state of Georgia, I would say. And it's amazing the cars that people have in their garages around here, that you would be surprised the collections that people have, which I had no idea until I started working here and finding out some of the things that people have here. And it's just absolutely amazing. It just sometimes astounds me what comes out of a local garage.
Mm-hmm.
How many square feet is the Savoy Museum?
About 60,000.
60,000 square feet.
Yeah, that's display space. I believe that also includes the theater, which you saw the last time, and the cafe. But I think it's around 60,000 of actual display space.
Do you live there?
Just about. I only live about 15 minutes, depending on traffic, away. So it's really easy for me to get here. But yeah, I spend a lot of time here. I did have a day off yesterday, which was unusual. But now I'm here today, and I started at 6 o'clock. I'll be done at 5, and I'm probably not going to get lunch, so my boss will have a fit about that. But when you can't stop, you can't stop. Everybody sort of knows it's all hands on deck, and you just got to do what you got to do. And inside, it is so crowded. When I'm done here, I got to go in and change clothes and help out with security there, especially with the Duesenbergs, because that is just such an expensive exhibit. They really need to have people keeping an eye on them. And that's part of the condition of getting the cars was the fact that there would always be security around those cars.
Sure. Yeah.
We've had cars that are coming from Florida,
it's a
South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee.
it's a beautiful front yard you got there. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, well, this is what we call the $1 million lawn, and they spent a lot of time, about $1 million, setting this up because they knew in order to have car shows and be able to
don't forget
park cars on the grass,
this afternoon.
it had to be really well done. When it rained, even though cars were parked out here, you would have never known.
At 2 o'clock,
So cars, not just show cars, but everybody that came, everybody should park on the grass, and it did not show up to lawn at all.
So you still got time to get
They
your raffle
put a
tickets.
lot of money into it, and a lot of work, and a lot of fun, but the idea was that, yeah, we would have car shows, and they would be on the lawn, and so it works out really well.
So
And
did
it's a pretty cool little Beetle.
yeah, it truly is. Did you happen to partner up with a car club around there to help you out?
What we did is we have a number of car clubs that are here that have their displays, and when they invite us to be able to come and set up a tent, and we let them come and set up an info tent back here also.
Well,
So they're a little bit now, we run the whole show, but we invite them because they're gracious enough to allow us to come and promote the museum when they're having their own show.
well, Mary, you know how us car people are. I mean, we all just help each other out anytime we can.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so we have a number of organizations here. We even have some really cool tractors here with big block engines stuffed into them. That's in honor of the Harvest to Highway that we have. We invited the tractor club to come down, and that was usually a pretty big deal here. They used to have a pretty big show here in Georgia, and for some reason they're not doing it this
Look at
year.
that
So we
COE.
wanted to give them the opportunity to show their tractors while they were here. So that's something very new, and I don't know if that's something that we'll do every year, but it's really in honor of our agricultural heritage here in the state. So that's working out too. So that's something that's completely different.
So
than
you
we've
got all the
never done
peanut
before.
farmers there. Oh, I think we
we
lost her.
lost her.
One step too far.
One step too far away from your Wi-Fi, Mary. Go back, go back, go back.
That's a good place to stop though. At that
Yeah,
Firebird.
eastbound and down.
Yeah, and the Oldsmobile
Loaded up
behind
and
it.
trucking.
There you go.
Yeah.
What a fun place. What a great facility.
And it's an all weekend thing. I mean, it runs the whole weekend with the events they had yesterday where it's a limited, but it's kind of like the Hot Rod Tour of Texas. You know, they take, I think it's 50 cars, and they go and they just do a parade kind of thing out there on Friday.
Yeah.
And then
Peeking around the corner.
then they do the car show on Saturday, and I think they've got something Saturday night. And someplace in there, the movie theater, they utilize it too. They usually show a movie or something in that. So it would be a great weekend event.
Yeah. Well, it's a 2-day drive. I'm not driving all the way to Atlanta in one day.
Only
It's not
12 or 14 hours.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. You get in your truck
Well,
and
we
you
could
do your thing.
We could ride with him and get there in
No,
half
we're
a
not.
day.
I'm not. You can. I'm not riding with him.
Mike will get us there.
No.
I'll put
no.
you a bunk in the back.
Oh, she's back.
You wanna wrap up with her?
Yeah, Mary, we got you back.
Yeah.
So
I
you,
was gonna say, if you want to, I'll run you inside real quick and let you see what's in there if you're
Well,
up for it.
yeah, but you got to hurry because we're running out of time.
Okay. How much more time do we have?
Oh, a couple minutes.
I'll try to get you in there as fast as I can and show you a little bit of what's on the
I'm
floor.
surprised
good.
that you don't have one of those really high-priced, golf carts
Yeah.
over there, souped up that could get you all everywhere you wanted to go.
Oh, we got golf carts all over the place, but we wouldn't be driving them where I'm walking right now.
Oh, so I
But
see.
we do have a lot of hot rods in here, so if you could have brought one of those out, that would have
There
been
you go.
nice.
That would have
but,
been
Oh,
nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're not about ready to do that.
One of them doozies.
Oh, the Duesenbergs are just unbelievable. They are just magnificent cars, and to have this many of them in one spot and for people to be able to see them.
Mary,
they're
what
just-
what is your personal car? What do you actually drive?
Hey, a PT Cruiser.
Oh my
And I love it.
God.
And I get asked that all the time, and I tell people I'm going to drive that car till the wheels fall off.
And they haven't
And
fallen off
they
yet?
will.
Well, it's got all the original equipment in it. It runs well. We've kept it in really good maintenance, and so as long as it's running, I'm keeping it. My
Mary,
husband's
look
got
at all of the people that are there today.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is wall to wall. That's why when I'm done with you, I'm got to change clothes that come in here and be security because there's just so many. Here's a nice racing Jaguar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of the Jags.
Very
in the ring.
nice.
We got another,
probably on the
another one back
recall
here.
list.
The XJ220.
Yeah, with a
Beautiful,
Haviland
beautiful
sponsorship
car.
on it. Yeah, nice. Well,
And we also have, and we got a tractor that you've probably never seen before.
let me see it.
There it is. It's a Minneapolis Moline.
Oh yeah, but not
this
with a
was the-
cab on it, because you know what that's for. That's for that cold weather up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's a two-seater. Has its own jump seat, so you can drive somebody
Date
with it.
night.
Date
It'll do
night.
about 40 miles an hour.
Yeah. So you could harvest the corn real fast with your best friend next to you.
That's what you kids are calling
Well,
it.
well, the idea was that you could use it as your tractor, and then you could take it out on the road and you could drive it. The only problem was it only has drum brakes on the back. Here's our shark nose. With drum brakes on the back, if you got it up to 40 miles an hour, you would need about the length of a train to stop it at that speed.
Oh,
so,
Lord.
yeah, it was your personal car, but yes and no.
Not so much.
Mary, it
Here's-
looks like a fantastic day. We got to run. Thank you so much for the tour, and good luck for the rest of the weekend. And we'll be in
Look at
touch,
that.
or you be in touch with us, will you?
That's what you need right
Okay,
there.
and there is the Restomod Duesenberg.
Yeah.
Talk about wide whites. There you have it.
Ah,
All
just
right.
like Clark Gables.
God
Thank
bless.
you.
God
Thank
bless.
you,
Thank
Mary.
you.
Ma'am.
Thank you, Mary.
Bye.
Mary. Bye. Mary
Fine.
Argusza, Savoy
Fine,
Car
fine.
Museum, and
She
the
knows her
annual
stuff.
Car Connection Car Show. Just
She
ahead,
knows her stuff.
Jeff has the racing calendar. Mars has This Week in Auto History, and I'll bring you some news headlines. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show continues from the Hemi Hideout right after this.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in West Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas, or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla, he's pretty good. Apple or Android, InWheelTime podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give InWheelTime a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on InWheelTime. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
Hey, welcome back to the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. We invite you to join our live broadcast every Saturday, 10 to noon Central, on InWheelTime.com, Facebook, and YouTube. We hope you'll check us out. If you miss us, you'll be able to connect via your favorite podcast channel. Time now for the racing calendar, sponsored by the Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge.
Yes, sir. Now, we already discussed that Indy is over with for the year. Thank you, Indy. It was a good season. I watched a lot of it. I appreciate it. Now, you got IMSA next week, actually the 21st of September. They're going to be at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's going to be the Battle on the Bricks. NHRA is coming up on the 11th through the 14th of this month. Now, last week, we weren't on the air, but Erica Enders won
She
Indy.
did.
She won Indy. It's
Yep.
her fourth win
Oh,
of
very
Indy.
good.
Five-time champion. She's going places. So congratulations to her. Playoffs for the Craftsman truck going to be starting Thursday at Bristol Motor Speedway. If you got FS1, it's going to be televised there. Xfinity is going on today. It is the Worldwide Technology Raceway, and they're going to be running there for the Xfinity boys. And then the Cup guys, they're also going to be at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. It's the Enjoy Illinois 300, so that's where it's going to be at in Illinois. And Formula One, the Italian Grand Prix is tomorrow. It's at the Autodrome in Monza. It's a 53-lapper. The track looks kind of like a shoe, but that's okay. And I think the prize, Mike, the trophy is going to be a meatball. So
it's going to be a really big shoe.
Really big shoe for the meatball.
All right, time now for This Week in Auto History, Mr. Mars.
There you go.
Yeah, buddy, we had a few things that we found this week. Coming up in 1900 was actually the first U.S. auto show in New York. Now, this is it's been going on ever since then. The first one had 66 vehicles in it. There was 40 automakers, steam, electric, and gasoline cars were displayed back in 1900. Then, on 1901, Henry Ford's first racing win. Now, this is when Henry Ford, it was a 10-mile race in Michigan, and the name of the car was Sweepstakes, 26 horsepower, and it was driven by Barney Oldfield.
Oh, yeah.
And this is really kind of what he beat. Winton. Alexander Winton was the car maker. That was the guy. He was the guy that you wanted to beat if you were going to do anything. So that's where he got his national attention and his financial backing to actually start the Ford Motor Company in 1903. So it was kind of his starting point, and this is actually one of the cars. This was a 1902 model, and it was actually went on to be the first car to go over 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, it looks like the first LS.
It was close. It was an LP. So this week in auto history, in 1909, General Motors bought Cadillac. I was surprised, $4.5 million. Now, this is where GM bought it, put it into its ladder of success. And I did not realize that Cadillac pioneered the electric starter in 1912.
Yep.
And it became, their symbol of luxury and innovation. Then in 1927, the Ford Model A was actually completed, the prototype, and it was going to replace the aging Model T. Now, it was more comfortable, it was considered bigger, and it was really set to compete against Chevrolet and Plymouth. And by 1931, more than 4 million of these cars were sold. And this is actually a picture of one that's in East Texas in the Oil Museum located in Kilgore, Texas, surprisingly.
Very good.
Then in 1955, Ford's safety lifeguard package was rolled out. And this is where they started putting things together like padded dashboards, seat belts, recessed steering wheels. And their first sales were pretty modest. People didn't really care for it, but it actually started paving the way to where we are now with seat belts and airbags and things like that. 1957, Ford Edsel was introduced. Now, this was designed to be a medium-price package car, and I did not realize that it had its own brand, own distribution, own dealers and everything. I thought it was a Ford, but it was not. It was a standalone brand that had 7 different models on it.
Wow.
And by 3 years, they sold 118,287 cars, which is not a whole lot. That's why they quit selling it. People just didn't like it. But now they're kind of a classic, and they're kind of considered a collector's item.
Stay tuned next week for the recall.
Exactly.
They haven't caught up with it yet.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Ford had the best loyalty rate of all brands for the first half of 2025. GM had the best rate among multi-brand manufacturers, according to S&P Global Mobility. Ford's loyalty rate was 59%. GM had a rate of 68% for the first half of 2025 in those categories, according to an analysis of new vehicle registration data from S&P Global Mobility. The individual brands with the highest loyalty ratings in the first half of 25 to join Ford in the top 5 were Chevy, Toyota, Tesla, and Honda. For multi-brand manufacturers, GM was followed in the top 5 by Ford, Toyota, Hyundai, and Honda. The brand with the lowest loyalty rate was Fiat at 4.3%. The multi-brand manufacturer with the lowest loyalty rate was Volkswagen Group at 43%.
Wow.
Both Ford and GM have long histories of large loyalty bases, but they've been overshadowed in recent years by Tesla. However, the electric vehicle manufacturers loyalty rate dropped over 12 percentage points in the first half of 2025 to 56%, making it the brand with the fourth highest loyalty rate. It still ranks highest among luxury brands.
Very good.
I'm not done.
Okay.
I have another story.
No, very good on that story there.
Former employee of two Colorado dealerships has been accused of embezzling nearly $183,000 from the stores. From
Another
July
one?
of
Like
19
what?
to September of 24, Valerie Drulo,
Oh.
50 years of age, from Johnstown, Colorado, started working at Greeley Nissan and Greeley Volkswagen, both in Greeley, Colorado, in 2015, according to an arrest affidavit. She's accused of taking $182,815. She was office manager from November of 22 until her termination in September of 24, according to the affidavit. In her role, Drulo was responsible for preparing daily bank deposits, bank reconciliations, and recording cash payments. Greeley Police Department opened an investigation into Drulo in September of 24 after David Maestas, then general manager of the two dealerships, reported to the police that a cash payment of $18,000 was missing from the daily deposit records. Investigation found that Drulo skimmed money from factory payments, took refunds from customers, falsified records, and stole insurance checks, according to the affidavit.
She needs to hook up with that other guy at Midland.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Start a
She
family,
does.
all that.
After the accounting discrepancies and missing cash payments were discovered, Drulo, in September 24, was asked to come to a meeting at the dealership, the affidavit said. She never returned to work and stopped responding to text messages and phone calls from management. She was later fired for text messaging.
What do they call that? quiet quitting or something like that?
Whatever it's
Kind of
called.
Nonsense.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, we'd love to hear from you. Shoot us an email. The address is info@InWheelTime.com. We're going to wrap up today's show right after this.
You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. The award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show now reaches 5.3 million folks each year. Check us out on InWheelTime.com, the Odyssey radio app, YouTube, Facebook, and just about every other entertainment source out there, including our live broadcast every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show has informative automotive guest interviews, new car reviews, along with popular features including Jeff's Car Culture, the latest new cars, cruise-ins, and racing dates. It's InWheelTime.com. Join us.
That's all for this week's InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Be sure and check us out online at InWheelTime.com. We're always looking for new, informative, and fender-bending automotive things to bring to our global audience. If you have an idea, event, or a road trip destination you'd like us to feature, let us know. Our email address is info@InWheelTime.com. Did you know we have a plethora of podcasts to choose from?
Come on.
When you're looking for award-winning car talk, you can find the InWheelTime Car Talk Show 24/7 on the InWheelTime app. Grab a podcast from your favorite podcast provider. We video stream our live show every Saturday 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The InWheelTime Video Technical Director, as we always need more, Jeff Zekin. For booking agent, video editor, people finder, and borderline Louisiana Cajun, Mike Out of This World Mars. Along with Chief Engineer David Ainsley, I'm Don Armstrong. Big thank you to John Hovis and Shelly Gates out here at the Hemi Hideout for letting us use the back room while we work on our new digs. That'll debut soon. From all of us at the InWheelTime Car Talk Show, have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.